Hi, everybody. Thanks, Sarah, and thanks for making this really beautiful issue, and to everyone who helped make this, and for having a party. I came from Seattle, so I'm proud of myself. That's a pretty long way to travel for a reading. And hi, Bill, and Mom, and Chris, and whoever else is there. There's some loved ones on the Zoom. I'm going to read 3 poems for my dad, and just to give a little bit of context, my father was suffering from Parkinson's disease, and he passed away about 3 weeks ago. So I'm still in the grief stage, and it's hard to even say he was, But I want to just give you a little bit of there's so much to say that I can only say a little bit about who he was, but he was a calculus teacher and very smart and a very hard worker, and also very fun-loving, and he loved to tell a good story and a joke, and so you'll see a lot of that in these poems. Spell. Gamma, the third letter of the Greek alphabet, was written as an upside-down L when the Etruscans took the alphabet to use as their own. The G sound and the K sound, both originating in the back of the throat, were similar enough that later the Romans, further adapting the alphabet, changed the third letter to sound like K, though there was an actual K, which was rarely used. By then, the shape had been rounded into a semicircle. I should know how I feel about this, but really, it's just history. How a language develops. It's the start of an explanation for why C can be a K or C can be an S, the latter of which happened gradually over centuries, the sound softening. In calculus, which my father taught, I had to know the Greek alphabet, so I learned it throughout my youth, my father chanting alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon happily after drinking a few beers, or as he pounded out a board with nails or drove us 3 kids somewhere unbuckled in the back. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, we sang in response, always wanting to bond with the man who otherwise was gone. There are so many poems inside of him, it is my duty to get out. I love the alphabet, my father says, because in this part of the world, it's all mine. Thank you. And I'll read 2 more, and these 2 are more directly connected to his illness, and it was really true that I found all these poems inside of him, and that as he got closer to the end, the poems became more and more part of him, I think, and part of our relationship. So this one is set about 2 years ago. I give my father a B+ and immediately feel guilty. He's trying to pull off his blanket, a too small neon green fleece given by the assisted living home. It takes him 10 minutes to stretch his legs, move his feet beyond the bed, and then the wheelchair's in the way. He has no space. He was a calculus teacher at my school, the face of limits and differentiation. All the kids flocked to his class, which I took too, and easily passed. But he was also my basketball coach. He almost never let me play. All season, even summer, I seethed with shame. Now, in Florida's humid heat, I have no time for the gym. My one exercise is lifting him. Only a few days in does he fully trust I can bear his weight. Then he brays, "You've got that brute strength." And it erases almost the sting of those old years, not being out there to guard, dribble, shoot from the wing. But I'm not always here. Besides, he wants independence, privacy, and freedom. So I make him try out. Can you do it? I think you can. Slow, he brings his thin legs around, pushes the wheelchair away, finds the ground with crooked feet, places them, struggles up, then struggles more and stands. I love him is all I can think. My teammate, my good dad. When he gets up there, he applauds. It's time to clap for the things we've done. I went on to play street ball for years. I never really used math again. It's more powerful to stand when ailing than to run when well. That's what I believe. I changed his grade to an A. A minus, he says. Amends have been made. Thank you. I love the A minus moment. If you know him, it was very funny, and it still is. Okay, and this one was from very recent. He passed on May 29th, and I wrote this during a visit in early May, so about 3 weeks before that. They say he's better when I visit. 1. Look at all those eyes, my father says. I'm wearing a shirt with a pattern of a giraffe. His head pressed against the back of the recliner, he gazes at my middle. So many eyes, I affirm for him. What will you see if you have those eyes? It's what we call his good day. He's not sedated, not half comatose in the chair or on the bed, not curled up. His voice is soft and slurred, hard to hear. He has no answer for my question, but reaches his hand toward the brown patches that blink for him. Take 'em, I say. His stiff fingers flutter over the cotton, 2, 7, 12 eyes attempted. Just take one, I suggest. He turns his face to mine, affronted. That's all you're going to give me? 2. From his high-backed wheelchair, he reaches to grab a thing not there in the air. His aide lifts a spoon to his mouth, full with pureed turkey and cranberry that looks like it's been bleeding. I'm seated on his hospital bed, leaning forward. His eyes, thinly open, turn toward me as he voices some words I can't decipher. He accepts then the food from the spoon. I reach for the absent object in the air and bring it to my mouth. Thank you.